comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. We'll give him a hearty welcome then, hurrah, hurrah. The men will cheer, the boys will shout, the ladies, they will all turn out, and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home. The old church bell will peal with joy, hurrah, hurrah, to welcome home our darling boy, hurrah, hurrah. The village lads and lassies say, with roses they will strew the way, and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home. Get ready for the jubilee, hurrah, hurrah. We'll give the hero 3 times 3, hurrah, hurrah. The laurel wreath is ready now to place upon his loyal brow, and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home. Let love and friendship on that day, hurrah, hurrah. Their choicest treasures then display, hurrah, hurrah. And let each one perform some part to fill with joy the warrior's heart, and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home. When Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. We'll give him a hearty welcome then, hurrah, hurrah. The men will cheer, the boys will shout, the ladies, they will all turn out, and we'll all feel gay when Johnny comes marching home.
If you would stand, please, for the national anthem of the Philippines. Welcome, distinguished visitors, guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start off by thanking some of the folks that made this day, this special day, possible. Chairman Salonga's staff gave us tremendous support, coordinated the engineering maintenance department, set up all of this and coordinated the visit, so thank you very much. A special thanks to Ken Peralta and the staff of the Subic Bay SBMA Tourism Department. The Philippine Band, the Philippine Air Force Band from Clark Air Base is providing us the music. Kevin Hamdorf, Jeremy Cliff, Bruce Curran provided the boat for this morning's wreath laying ceremony. Kevin has also helped a lot in the dedication planning. During my 28 years naval career, I had the good fortune of being stationed at Subic for 5 years. In fact, 3 of those years was right here. My office is right here next door. During that period, I met a lady who was in Subic Bay to visit the site to retrace her father's footsteps. He was a POW and was one of the many thousands of Allied prisoners of war transported on dozens of prisoner ships, which became known as the Hellships. And her father died while held in captivity here at Subic Bay. I arranged for a boat to take her out over the site of the shipwreck where we laid a wreath. We retraced the steps, and I showed her the actual site where her father died. I have to admit, I no longer remember the lady's name, but I do remember her anguish that there was no memorial, no marker of any kind that indicated the tremendous suffering of her father and the other POWs. Well, I left the Philippines, and I was not to return for 12 years. When I came back, much had changed. The U.S. naval forces were gone. The facility was turned over to the Philippine government, and it was now a bustling tourism and industrial center. But one thing had not changed. There was still no marker commemorating or telling of the POW story. So in August of 2003, the idea was conceived for a memorial dedicated to all the Hellship POWs. And we formed the Hellship Memorial Project. We formed an alliance with the Philippine American Memorial Endowment in Manila. This is a subcommittee of the American Chamber of Commerce in the Philippines. And they're best known for maintaining the kilometer markers, the 106 kilometer markers that for the death march, the Bataan death march. They also do a lot of good work on Corregidor. Many, many thanks to Leslie Murray and the other fine folks at FAME. We held a groundbreaking ceremony in January 2004, and then SBMA Chairman Payumo, who was a very early on supporter of the memorial, along with Hellship survivors John Olson and Carlos Montoyo, shared the ritual honor of turning those first shovels of earth to mark the symbolic beginning of the project. At the groundbreaking, I had the good fortune to meet Dwayne Hessinger. And after discussing the project with Dwayne, he readily agreed to become associated with it. And he spearheaded the fundraising effort in the U.S. But Dwayne did much more than that. Dwayne, for 2 years, was a steadfast source of good counsel and inspiration. And I can honestly say that the construction of the memorial would not have been possible without Dwayne. And we'll hear more from Dwayne in a few minutes. Early this year, Bob Chester joined the project. Bob's most visible contribution is he designed it. And he also has assisted immeasurably in the logistics and the hundreds of details that arise in a project like this. On December the 8th, Chairman Salonga and I kicked off the construction by turning that first real soil. December the 8th, coincidentally, was the day of the first invasion of the Philippines, December 8th, 1941. Bob worked closely with Rudy Santillana and Bill Hamby of Santa Ana Construction Company and Joseph Trevilla of the Philippine Granite Corporation. And the result, of course, is what you see here, this beautiful monument.